Pnawn da a chroeso. Just aros, I'm just going to wait a moment. There we go. Pnawn da a chroeso. Good afternoon and welcome. Helen dwi, and I work at the National Centre for Learning Welsh. And we're holding this short taster lesson today as part of Adult Learners Week and a celebration of Dysgu Cymraeg, of learning Welsh. Now, some of you may have joined me in similar events in the past. We did a series of taster lessons during our first lockdown called Deg am Dri, 10 at 3 o'clock every day. If you're interested in having a look at them, have a look on our website, dysgucymraeg.cymru. Good to see more and more people joining in. Prynhawn da. So, seeing I've done several of these sessions before and you may have been with me, I thought we'd try something new for Wythnos Addysg Oedolion, for Adult Learners Week. Now then, the vast majority of people who are Dysgu Cymraeg, learning Welsh with us, speak English. Not everyone, and it's not everyone's first language, but the majority of our learners do have at least a smattering of English, and often want to draw comparisons between Cymraeg and English. And of course, all languages are different. So I thought today we just look at some features in Welsh which are different to English. A very basic, simple lesson. I'm going to be asking you to join in. Please do so. Okay, so in Saesneg, in English, sorry, I've got props everywhere. In English, we have a small car and a large car. We put our adjective, the word we're using to describe, before the car. Small car, large car. Not in Gymraeg, they come after. But let's first of all learn the two words for big and small. Okay, so mawr, big. First of all, say ow, 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 ow. Then maw, as in Chairman Maw, maw. Now then, in Welsh, we pronounce the final R. So, big is mawr, 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 mawr. You try it. Da iawn, mawr. The word for small is so easy. You know it already. Fill in the gap. Johann, Sebastian, Bach, Bach. And people think that that sound is unique to Welsh. Of course it isn't. We have the composer Bach, but you should be able to hear the back of your throat scraping there. Bach, which is small. Bach, mawr, Bach. So what we're going to do, just to practice, I'll use my hands to signal whether I want mawr or Bach. You say the adjective. Mawr, Bach, mawr, 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 Bach. Da iawn. So, let's practice it with some nouns. Now then, this is the same word in English and in Cymraeg, but do you remember we have to sound our r? So we're very sedate drivers in English and we drive a car. In Cymraeg, a bit more road rage, and we have a car. Car, car, car. Try it. Da iawn. So, car bach, car mawr. Car bach, car mawr. Can you see? We're placing the adjective after the word car. Car bach, car mawr. Okay, let's try with some of these. I'll tell you the name of the noun. So I've got Teddy. Yeah, Teddy. Teddy bach, teddy mawr. Da iawn. Oh, now then, monkey. Yeah, monkey. Monkey. Monkey bach, monkey mawr. Your turn. Monkey bach, monkey mawr. Da iawn. Next, elephant. Yeah, elephant. So, this one is elephant bach, elephant mawr. Da iawn. And another easy one. Hang on, I've got my dysgu Cymraeg bag here. Da iawn. So this one is the bag bach, bag mawr. Bag bach, as you can see, never leave the house without it. Da iawn. Right, maybe two more. Now then. So far, as you can see, I've chosen words we use in English and Cymraeg, the same words. We all borrow words from each other in all languages. But this time, I've got a key. Key, exactly the same word as the thing we use to open the door in English, but it's a woof woof in Cymraeg. Key. So this one is the key bach, and this one is the key mawr. Have a go. Da iawn, key bach, key mawr. Okay, one more thing. Cwpan. So I'm sure you can see the similarity with English. Cup, cwpan. Cwpan. A football team would win a cwpan. We drink out of a cwpan. Yeah, so this one's mine. So I prefer a cwpan bach. This one's my daughter's. She likes a cwpan mawr. Da iawn. So that's one feature which is different in Cymraeg and in English. Put in the adjective after the word we're describing. Right. Another difference is that we have many words in Welsh for saying yes and no, or many ways actually. We only have one word. It's because we generally don't answer yes very much. We'll say things like, are you going? I am. Were you there? I was. Will it be fine? It will. We do have a word for yes, which is yeah. And it's not a lazy yeah, it's yeah. 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 You try it. Yeah. That's honestly the South Wales pronunciation. A little bit different in North Wales, where, well, it's an ia. But I'm not going to make you practice my pronunciation of ia. Listen out for it if you're living in North Wales. Ia. So, if I just say a word like coffee, and you fancy one, of course, you say, oh, yeah. Yeah, please. And tell me you'd like these things. Coffee? Yeah. Pizza? Yeah, not this particular one, but yeah, da iawn. Tea? Tea? Yeah. Tea mawr? Tea bach. But tea. Yeah. Okay. Now, the answer, yes I do, is ydw. Ydw. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Do you like? Wyt ti'n hoffi? Don't worry about that. Just accept it. Wyt ti? Wyt ti? Do you? Just concentrate on your answer. Ydw. 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 It's not ydw, it's ydw. Ydw. Tell me. If you don't like it, just say nah for the time being. But tell me you like them to practice. Wyt ti'n hoffi strictly? Ydw. Wyt ti'n hoffi coffi? Ydw. Wyt ti'n hoffi pizza? Ydw. Okay, so let's put these together. I'm going to ask you, you're in my kitchen, I'm going to ask you, coffee? So you're going to say, oh, yeah, 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 please. And then I'll ask you if you like a particular kind of coffee. So, wyt ti'n hoffi coffee? Ydw. sorry, start again. Coffee? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi instant? Ydw. Dim problem, ie. Ydw. Da iawn. Te? Ie. Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi te normal? Ydw. Wyt ti'n hoffi lemon and ginger? Ydw. Wyt ti'n hoffi cranberry and raspberry? Ydw. Pizza? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi tomatoes ar y pizza? Ydw. Jam ar y tost? Jam? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi blackcurrant? Ydw. Right, let's learn a few words then. This is cawl. Cawl. Now, you may have heard the word cawl, and generally when we use it in English in Wales, it means a kind of more of a broth, where in Gymraeg, it simply means soup. Cawl. So I'll ask if you want a soup. Cawl? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi cawl tomato? Ydw. And one more new word. This is caws. 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 Do you remember the word for big? Mawr? It's the same sound in the middle. Caws. 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 Caws? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi cheddar? Ydw. Wyt ti'n hoffi caws glas? Blue cheese? Wyt ti'n hoffi caws glas? Ydw. So, ie, if it's just the word. Coffee. But if you hear that ydw, that wyt, we need to answer ydw. Coffee? Ie. Wyt ti'n hoffi instant? Ydw. So, feature 1, we put the adjective after the noun. Yeah? Bag bach, bag mawr. We also saw it in cawl tomato. Cawl tomato. Feature 2, we have many ways of saying yes and no, but to be honest, with no, you can get away with na. Yeah, just na. Na. If you want to be polite, you could say dim diolch, no thank you, but na, for the time being. So, but very quickly, one more feature. In English, we say something like 2 coffees, 2 papers. In Welsh, up to 10 anyway, we just use a singular after a number. So, the number for 2 is dau. We have many Davids in Wales, after our patron saint, I'm sure, Saint David. David, quite often abbreviated to Dai. My father's name is David, everyone calls him Dai. Dai Prosa. Dai. Yeah, Dai. Dai. So, if I've got Dai things, where are my elephants? I wouldn't say 2 elephants. I'd simply say dau elephant. Dau elephant. Dau elephant. Dau elephant. Achi, and you give it a go. Okay, this time I've got 2 Western males. But in Welsh we'd say dau Western male. English, I've got 2 flasks. Flask is flask. Dau flask. And there's my flask. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. What I've got here is dau jug. And if you can see this one, it says blodau, which means flowers, of course. Blodau. Dau jug. So, they are my 3 features today in this short taster lesson, which are different in English and in Cymraeg. Let's do a tiny recap. So, do you remember the word for mawr? bach. And here I have Teddy's caught up in my bag. Teddy mawr. Teddy bach. Adjective comes after. Wonder, can you remember the words for? Yeah? Shush. Key. So this one is the key mawr and this one is the key bach. Then we have different names for yes. If you just hear the word coffee or ie, wyt ti'n hoffi instant? Ydw. And then finally, after numbers, we use a singular noun. So I've got my elephants, 2 elephants in Saesneg, in Gymraeg, in Welsh, 2 elephant. Your Welsh classes won't be like that. You learn to speak and say useful things. But if you haven't joined up, why not join us? There's a growing community of people dysgu Cymraeg, learning Welsh. Have a look at our website, dysgucymraeg.cymru, learnwelsh.cymru, and there on our homepage there'll be a chance for you to look for a course. So, if you're watching this, you probably want a mynediad, an entry-level course. The majority of our courses at the moment, due to the ongoing COVID situation, are online. But if you really want a face-to-face class, there are courses available at least in North East Wales. Pembrokeshire have an excellent choice of face-to-face teaching, and in the Vale. But all our other providers throughout Wales are currently providing courses in an online environment. Very easy to use, and of course learning from the comfort of your own home. Ask yourselves, how much time do I have to devote to dysgu Cymraeg? If you can just spare 2 hours a week, you're only going to complete a half a level in a year. So if you're looking for faster progress, and obviously the more you can put in, the sooner we're going to be speaking, try and see if you can spare some more time than 2 weeks. We have courses 4 hours a week, 9 hours a week, and more. And the excellent thing is they all cost £45. So if you want just 60 hours or 300 hours in a year, it's the same price. One more thing. If you really enjoy digital learning, if you're a good independent learner, you like learning on your own, and you're fairly disciplined with time, then think about a blended learning course. A blended learning course will also get you through a whole level in a year, but you need to complete an online unit before attending your weekly session with other learners and a tutor. So, remember, take a look, learnwelsh.cymru. I can't see that we have any questions, so we'll look here. So, if not, diolch yn fawr. Thank you ever so much for joining me, but joining us at Dysgu Cymraeg today. Helen dwi. Remember those little tips when you start learning, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Diolch yn fawr. Hwyl.